Two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity. And I'm not sure about the universe. I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. Man is the only creature who refuses to be what he is. You will never be happy if you continue to search for what happiness consists of. You will never live if you are looking for the meaning of life. Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl, but whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Most times, it's just a lot easier not to let the world know what's wrong. It's so hard to forget pain, but it's even harder to remember sweetness. We have no scar to show for happiness. We learn so little from peace. If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants. I do not know what I may appear to the world, but to myself I seem to have been only like a boy playing on the seashore, and diverting myself in now and then finding a smoother pebble or a prettier shell than ordinary, whilst the great ocean of truth lay all undiscovered before me. If you win, you need not have to explain. If you lose, you should not be there to explain. Only the Jew knew that by an able and persistent use of propaganda, heaven itself can be presented to the people as if it were hell, and, vice versa, the most miserable kind of life can be presented as if it were paradise. The Jew knew this and acted accordingly. But the German, or rather his governor, either write something worth reading or do something worth writing. I am for doing good to the poor, but I think the best way of doing good to the poor is not making them easy in poverty, but leading or driving them out of it. I observed that the more public provisions were made for the poor, the less they provided for themselves, and of course became poorer. Folks are usually about as happy as they make their minds up to be. I can see how it might be possible for a man to look down upon the earth and be an atheist, but I cannot conceive how a man could look up into the heavens and say there is no God. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. What we now want is closer contact and better understanding between individuals and communities all over the earth, and the elimination of egoism and pride, which is always prone to plunge the world into primeval barbarism and strife. Peace can only come as a natural consequence of universal enlightenment.